everybody, it's Kaycee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to walk through the Cultivate What Matters planner. These are PowerSheets, they call them, but it's at cultivatewhatmatters.com. And this is their 10-year anniversary, so it's kind of fancier. They have this like fancy box right now, but I use this planner. It's a goal planner, and I used this last year, and I really liked it. I kind of used it off and on. Honestly, I didn't use it every single month, and I still decided to do it for next year too, because I still feel like it helped me, even though I didn't use it every single month, or I only used part of what they had like you do for each month. So I'll kind of show you what I mean, because we'll walk through this and I'll show you what all this is. But like I said, this is a goal planner, and this box that it comes in is really nice. So this is the teal version of the planner, so I got a teal box. The boxes I think match whatever color you have. They actually have 5 different like solid colors like this, and then 1 floral cover. So this is a nice linen feel too. It's not like a cardboard so much, it's like a little linen cover, so it's really nice. I really like the cover of it. And that's actually, I'll show you over here, I have my old 2021 PowerSheets, and they basically look the same, and they're pretty much the same from the outside, but I got this in the blue, so I decided to go with the teal for 2022. And then all their like accents are gold, so you have a lot of the shiny gold, and that's the same as last year too. So that's, I'm gonna put this over here. And so this is the new Cultivate What Matters 2022 PowerSheets goal planner. So the goal planner, it's not like a normal planner. It only has like a monthly layout actually in it, but it does have like ways to help you achieve your goals and actually figure out what your goals are. I think that's what I really like. It has at the beginning, there's a bunch of prep work, and that's what actually makes you go through, figure out what you actually want, and then make goals according to that, and then break the goals down so you can actually meet them. So I really like this. I'm just gonna walk you guys through it. And I already looked at all of this, but I'm gonna just go through it again. Let me see if I can zoom you in at all. Just a little, I don't wanna cut anything off. All right, so it comes, I haven't done this yet, so we have it kind of shows you what to do with the PowerSheets. And then last year they cut this out. I guess they did this before, but they brought this back. It's a word of the year you can choose. And a lot of people liked that. And that is something in your prep work too. You can decide, and it kind of helps you decide. So here's the first page. When you open it up, it has this nice pocket right here. And this is different depending on what color I think you purchase. So like this matches nicely with the teal. And then like I said, they have like the gold, the shiny gold foil on every page. Not every page, but on a lot of the pages, especially at the front right here. So this first part, this is just the cover page, so you can write your name down here. And then they also give you stickers. They do this every year, so these are nice. You can also get a sticker book separately. I had a bunch of stickers left over from last year, and I actually ordered the year before. I ordered like a 6-month PowerSheets planner, so I had a bunch of stickers left over, so I didn't order the separate sticker book this time. But I do like using all their stickers. They just make things a lot funner, a lot more fun. So they give you like 1 sheet of stickers that you can kind of start out with if you want to use them. And then this seems to be on every year too. I saw this was on last year's, but just kind of why is it called Cultivate? What Cultivate means, since this brand is Cultivate What Matters. And before I get into this, so now we're starting to get into the prep work section. This can be found, I'll put the link below, and they do have, I think one of the colors, I think the green cover is sold out right now, but you can still purchase the other colors. I think they're all, as of right now, they weren't sold out. So this is still available. It's around $60, I forget. So it's a pretty decent amount, but it's for the whole year, and it really like clarifies what you want to do. So for me, it's worth it. And I know a lot of people really enjoy this too. So we'll start right now. The goal ideas, I always like this, it always seems scary when you start a new planner is so clean and nice, but they're like, get it messy, just write down. So I usually grab probably 6 markers or so, 6 different colors are usually the Erin Condren markers that I use, and I just write down anything in here, and I kind of try to make it look good. Sometimes I'll like put my different ideas in different colors, but my handwriting's not that great, so it just ends up starting to be a mess, and then so that just kind of, it's good if it's messy. So it just figures out, it helps you figure out what you want. And also I like that they give some examples. These are just this is just where you just throw any ideas down. These aren't going to be your final goals or anything. You just throw your ideas down. All right, and then you go through all of this. I'm not going to go through everything because it is a lot, but this is just, it kind of just goes through and makes you ask questions about yourself to try to figure out what you want your goals to be. So this first one is like comparison. They kind of did something like this last time. It's an About Me page. This is similar to the previous prep work, I know. What makes you come alive? This I liked too. And I like doing this over like a few weeks even, just because like sometimes I'm like, I don't know what fires me up. And then like throughout the week as I'm getting excited, then I'm like, oh, this makes me happy. Like going outside or just reading a book, maybe just things like that. And they even have here, being outdoors, reading inspiring books, like things like that. They have examples of what you can put. So that kind of helps, but you can keep adding to this like throughout as much of a time span as you want. So that's that. And then this I really like. You kind of do a life evaluation. They have 8 categories set for you. You can always like cover one up and make it something else if you don't want to like have a certain category. But I like that it breaks this down so that you kind of have an overview of your whole life, and your goal is not just going to be focused on one area of your life. It's going to be like the whole of your life. So this, you just kind of evaluate, kind of rate yourself where you are, just write down a little bit about why. And then they always say like circle 3 goals that you actually want to focus on right now, because you don't want to focus on a ton of goals or you're not going to reach any of them. And then this is just like a reflection thing too. Look at good things from the year, and then people you're grateful for, challenges, what you learned. And then this is like breaking free from the box you put yourself in if you feel stuck somewhere. So this is kind of cool. This was kind of like last year too, like I said. So who I really am, I'm moving past fear. And then creating your legacy, like who do you want to be? What do you want to do? This would help. This like helps you decide what you want your goals to be. And when you're doing this, it might help you come up with more goal ideas. I usually keep going through this and then I go back to that first goal page and I keep writing stuff down because I remember things. So I write down like a goal idea as I'm going through this. So next, there's the big picture, like throughout your life, what matters. All right, and then this is a little bit different. It says, what is your big picture vision for each area of your life? Like, where do you want to be? So these are just thoughts. These aren't your goals or anything. It's just like visions for where you think you want to be and what does that like mean for you this year. And what I'm saying yes to, what I'm saying no to. And then this, you kind of just go through. They have the page numbers to kind of help you figure out the answers to this. So like go back and see what you put. So you kind of just fill out this, like it's kind of like a Mad Libs, but it's not like you just go back and then write things that you've already figured out. And then this kind of condenses it to one page so you can see it all at once. And then we're getting close to the goals. This is a little bit newer. Like this looks a little new to me, but I like they do go in like types of goals, like talk about kind of what they could be, what habits, finish line, big dream for each of these. So that's cool. And then here's all right. So here's the rough draft of yearly goals. I think they suggest like 3 to 8 goals, they have like up to 8, but more than 8 you won't really get anything accomplished. So 8 is max, but you don't need that many. You can only have 1 if you want to. But here's like a rough draft. You can just write that down, like any ideas that you have from what you like did previously, like when you went through all this. And then here's where you write all the goals. This has like a little space for a little flag sticker that's in the beginning of the book, or if you order the separate packet, you can put the flag so you color code your goals to whatever you want it to be. So I always use the flags here. I like that. And then they have little like flowers and stars and circles and stuff, so you can kind of color code everything. So whenever you write something then in these, like the monthly tabs, you know which goal it's associated with. And then, okay, here's the word of the year. And it kind of talks about the word of, like a word of the year. And then this is the vision board. I didn't do this last year. I really want to do it this year. I like vision boards. I think they help. I actually did a vision board, but I did it. It wasn't in this. It was like outside of this, but it was different. So I really want to do this year. I just think that I'm a visual person, so I feel like that would help. But sometimes I skip this. Like last year I didn't do this page, so it's okay to skip something if you don't think it'll help you, or if you can't do something at the time, that's fine. All right, and then it just talks a little bit about the goals, turning challenges into opportunities. And here's where you write out and break out your goals. It's all the same. So your first goal, what's your why for the goal? That's really important. Like figure out why you want to get to this goal, and then you just fill all this out. And then this is also breaking it down. I think this has, so this is specifically for this goal, just ideas, and that'll help for when you do your monthly goal setting. And then it's just the same thing, I think probably 8 times, because you can have up to 8 goals. So yeah, these are all the same. We're almost done with the prep work. All right, here's the yearly overview. I did not use this last year. I did it for the first season that they call it, but I didn't do it after that. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit better, even if it's coming back to this like in April, and writing down just to get an overview of the next couple months ahead and try to reach my goals that way. But here's the yearly overview, and then we have wildcard pages. So they have a bunch of wildcard pages, they call them. They're just pages you can print out from their website and then stick them on here. They're like reading lists, house cleaning schedules, I think they have, book, or just a bunch of different things. I haven't really used many wildcard pages, like meal planning. I think I started that one. You can write down a list of meals. They have a bunch of them though. So these have just a couple places that you can put things. You can print one out that actually has all your goals, so you can put them anywhere. You actually can put them really anywhere. They always say you can put a wildcard page right here. So they just have extras because everybody kind of plans differently, so you can add pages to this and then just tape it on with washi tape. They also have accessories that help with that. If you have a lot of wildcards, or if you want to move a wildcard page around with you as the months go, they have it's an attachment that you can put in wherever you want, and then you can put a wildcard page on top of it. So that's on their website too. They have a lot of accessories on their website, so you can check that out. You can customize this quite a bit. All right, so now we're getting into the month, and then all these are going to be the same, so I'm just going to go through January. But I always like doing this. It's a prepare well page. This is for January, but they always have the same 4 kind of categories that you go through. So it's just kind of, I get to sit down at the beginning of the month and then look forward to what's coming up. So I just kind of fill this out, and I always use my markers again. I just like making it colorful. It makes it more fun for me. You can use the stickers to make it more fun too. And then they do have a calendar. I kind of change what I do with this calendar basically every month. I use it however I feel like I need to use it this month. These past couple months, I've been using it actually just as like a regular calendar to keep track of the events going on and what I have going on throughout the day. I know when I started January 2021 last year, I kind of used it as a memory planner, I guess you would call it, where I just wrote down things that I did that day or something fun that stuck out for the day. And it turned out I really like it. I don't usually do memory planning, but I was like, I'm just going to try it. And I did it for this 1 month, and I really like it, but I just don't know if I'll keep it and keep up with it. But that's one idea that you can do with this. I really like that. I made it really colorful. I put stickers on, and it looked really nice at the end of the year or at the end of the month, and it was fun to look back on what I did. So we'll see. Maybe someday I'll get back into or try to do a memory planning thing again. But you get a monthly layout for every month. And then this is only in January. It kind of walks you through what the tending list is. And then the tending list is actually right here. So this you'll get every month. These 2 pages are the only thing not. So on all the other months, you go straight from the month to brainstorming your month. And I always like this. You can kind of scribble out things that your ideas and everything. And then this page you can make look nice from this. So this area is kind of new. That's cool. You can figure out what your goals cover and everything. So they keep trying to evolve it every year and make it better. And then they do break. So the tending list, this is always perforated. So you can break this out if you don't want to keep it in the planner and like stick it anywhere. And they have an encouraging word section and priority always at the top. And then you have your monthly action items, weekly action items, and then daily action items. And you can like check off your progress as you go for each of them. So, and I always like how they broke up the dailies. So, and this year they actually separated it even more. So they separated it into weeks. And they do go Sunday through Saturday. So maybe you wouldn't like that so much if your week starts on Monday, if you think of it that way. But I like how they broke it up so you can actually see the weeks. And then it just goes like from the 1st to the 31st. It goes from the 1st to whatever the end of the month is. And then that's the end of each month. You get this review, month in review. I do this sometimes. I sometimes do not. But it's nice that it's there for what I do want to. But then, like I said, you have all these months again, and basically everything is the same. The only thing that is different is that every 3 months, which this is one thing that I really love about this planner. I like restarts. I like refreshes, I guess. I just like starting over. And if one of my goals isn't going well, in April, I believe it's July. April, July, and October. They have these things called refresh, and it's so nice. You can actually go through and like redo some of your goals if they're not working for you. You can do another like evaluation, so rate where you are. And this year they put previous, like what your score was in the beginning in the prep work you can do, or the previous refresh if you're in the July or the October refresh, and then like figure out where you are now, and then figure out if you want to redo some of your goals. They always have this page that I like reading every month. This is a little bit different, but I'll let you guys see that when you buy them. And then it kind of reviews, like look over your goals, figure out, and then my refreshed goals. I love this. You can redo any of your goals that aren't working for you or that you kind of need to tweak, because sometimes your life changes and then a goal completely changes. Like maybe something happened and then now your goals are completely off. So you want to redo them, or even just something slightly is different. So you want to like rewrite kind of what exactly it is and focus on something a little different but similar to what your previous goal was. Whatever you want to do, I love this refresh. So that's really cool every quarter that you get this refresh. And then you have this plan for the season ahead. This is new, I think. And then break your goals down page. And then you get back into the normal monthly layout. The prepare well, and then month brainstorm and tending list. So that is the PowerSheets. I don't think there's anything really at the end. They always have a little You Did It page or something. Here they have, okay, yeah, You Did It. So that's for the next year. And then, okay, so they have years in reviews, so you can just fill this out at the end of the year, and then that's it. So that is the Cultivate What Matters 2022 PowerSheets Goal Planner. I know there's a couple other goal planners on the market, and this one's a kind of expensive one, but I think it's so worth it for me. I really enjoy this planner, and I'm gonna just scoot you out a little so you can see the whole thing. And I really like this company too. The owner she's a very like bubbly, fun person. So I like watching some of her podcasts. They do a Tending Tuesday every Tuesday, obviously, and it's like, it's just somebody different every time, and it's Tending List Tuesday. So you go through then you can kind of go through your tending list with them. It's kind of a reminder, and it's called Goal School. I think you get that when you order the PowerSheets. It's free. You just can log into Goal School, and then it gives you all the like checklist of what you should be doing every month with your PowerSheets. And then, I mean, you can go in there. You don't have to go in there. You can use it sometimes or sometimes not. That's where all the wildcard pages are too. So you can print those all off. But that's a really good resource too. You get that online. And then I follow the Facebook group, and that's where I see some of the videos. But they just it's a really good community. So I really like this company. I love the planner. So I'm going to probably be using this for quite a few years to come. Something else that's cool, if you're a Christian, the owner of the company is a Christian, so they also have these Write the Word journals. And I already had one, but I ordered this one when I bought my PowerSheets for this year. It's very fresh right now. But it's just, it's all the gold foil too. And they have a bunch of different ones. This one's Cultivate the Fruit of the Spirit. I think some of these are sold out too, but I really like these. You just write the date, one thing you're grateful for, and then they give you a verse to write out. So I write the verse out here, and then over here is just kind of, you can journal out, like it says on my heart today, and then a word for today. So I really like this. It's a nice little quick thing I can do at night, but it's really nice. I liked writing out verses, so I like how this just gives you the verse to write out, and then you can kind of reflect. And sometimes I write about this verse over here. Sometimes I just put like what I feel like writing about for the day, what happened for that day, whatever you want, you can write right here. But I just want to mention that too. There's quite a few of these on there too, and I really like this. That's everything. That's what I wanted to show you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.